Hi, I'm Dan Raywood from Infosecurity magazine here at Infosecurity Europe with Mark Hughes, who's president of BT Security. Mark, how's your show going so far?
Really good. Very, very interesting new technologies here. Very busy, so it's great to see the buzz here, Dan.
Fantastic. Well, you know, we see George Osborne talking about the UK being a safe and secure place to do business. As an ISP, the largest ISP probably in the country, and you know, you work with critical national infrastructure. Is the UK a safe place for businesses to do business at the moment?
We can't say for definite the UK is a safe and secure place to do business. I wish we were more safe and were a more secure place to do business, and I think we really have an impetus and a roadmap in the UK to become that. But that said, we aren't there yet. We've got a lot to do. And when the Chancellor made that announcement, he also talked about the formation of the National Cybersecurity Centre, which I think really recognises the fact that we have a lot more to do in the UK. Relatively speaking, though, I think the UK is probably was first to get there in some respects with a comprehensive cybersecurity strategy. Has done a lot over the last a few years in terms of awareness raising and investing, but that doesn't mean we're there yet. And although we have done a lot, in some arguably we could be better than some other countries, we've got a long way to go.
BT announced earlier this year a recruitment drive for several thousand professionals. Firstly, how's that going? And secondly, are the skills out there that you need to actually fill those positions? Are they existent already?
The volume of skills that we need aren't there, so we're having to do a lot to really generate those skills if you want. So there are some skills, and there are some skills in the market that are there, but they're becoming increasingly fought over, and they're not necessarily applicable for everything that we need for the future, especially. So yes, we're focusing on existing skills that are in the market, but we're also, as one of the largest tech companies in the UK, if not in Europe, looking very carefully at our existing skills and how can we translate and retrain people in our business to then equip them with the necessary security skills to then take on security roles, which is a big push of what we're doing, Dan. But equally, we're also looking right into schools where we're saying to decisions that children are making, that students are making in schools today of whether or not they take STEM subjects. Yes, that's a good thing to do, because yes, there's a career path that you can set yourself on with high-tech degrees like computer science, where there will be a career path for you into, for example, an organisation like ours to fulfil some of that big demand that we have of 900 new people to recruit this year. But it's not only about computer science and getting degrees, it's also about apprenticeships. So we've worked very closely with the UK government in developing the high apprenticeship scheme in the UK, and again we have over 200 of those 900 will be apprentices coming into our organisation as well. But we still have a lot more to do, and we really want to make cybersecurity a career choice alongside, for example, other professions like becoming a doctor or a lawyer, but getting into cybersecurity, we see that as a great career path for kids today thinking about what they might want to do in the future.
BT work with the Cybersecurity Challenge. That's one of many great initiatives out there at the moment to get people active in cybersecurity. What's your involvement with that as BT, and you know, how do you see that sort of thing in arming the next generation?
I mean, we've been a founder member really of working with Cybersecurity Challenge UK, and we're now a platinum sponsor, very proud of that. We've done an awful lot with them over the years, and you know, quite simply, it's been a fantastic source of great inspiration for us. But it equally also then potentially following a career path for those who get through to the latter stages and into the final, for being a career path into our business, into BT, and we've been really successful at that. We've got some great people who've come through that route, but it's only one thing of many. Alongside apprentices, alongside targeting universities, we've been working with UK Government Department of Education to write lesson plans for some of the key stage 2 type stages in schools as well. So it's all of those things together, but absolutely Cybersecurity Challenge UK has been a really important piece of that jigsaw, and it's been a great source of inspiration and talent.
I think if we can create more people who are going to be the next security workforce, be it through something like Cybersecurity Challenge or whether they work for BT, or the work you're doing or government are doing, it can only be good for the country, really.
It really can, and it can be something that we can differentiate in the UK, but also I think deal with what sits at the heart of many of the things that you're asking and many have talked about is where do we go in a world where the internet, we see great penetration in some countries, but in many countries a large swathe of the world's population doesn't have access to some of the great online services that we provide and that we all enjoy. And that's going to be a huge thing for globally for the world, in the world of IoT, which is expected to rise by multiple increments over the next year and beyond. That's only just starting. So getting access and getting those people access to those types of services really is going to be underpinned in part by people being able to trust all those things in the future. And that means about building a safe and secure environment within which people to do that. And that links directly back to having the right skills in place to protect our business, the largest UK ISP, one of the largest network providers in the world, be able to ensure that people can really trust those services through the cyber securities that we have implicit in our organisation, but also that we can offer to the wider marketplace as well.
That's good. Mark, thank you very much for your time.
Thanks indeed.
Thank you.